Hey everyone! This video is going to be a little different than usual. I am a massive Harry Potter fan, and I have been since the books came out. I pretty much waited in line to get all of them. So when the Broadway play came to the city, my husband and I decided for our anniversary last year to get tickets. Well, we waited a full 9 months to use the tickets, and we ended up going to see the Harry Potter Broadway play mid-August. Now, I did videotape some of it, thinking maybe I would put a video together someday, but it seemed like this week was appropriate because Fantastic Beasts is coming out. I love the Broadway experience. It was amazing, and I'm going to share with you today the footage that I got from that. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. It's a little bit different. I geek out quite a bit in it, and I think that's okay to be a grown adult and love things that were made for children. We will be going to Florida in the next few weeks, and I'm very excited that we will be going back to Universal's Harry Potter Land, so I will hopefully film a little bit of that to share with you as well. Without further ado, I'm going to show you all the footage that I took when we were in the city going to see Harry Potter. I hope you guys enjoy. It's Friday. We're going to see Harry Potter tomorrow night. We are staying in the city overnight. So today is the day of the Harry Potter play that I've been waiting for about 9 months. I guess we got our tickets about 9 months ago. It's about 12:30 now, and the play starts at 2, but they tell you to arrive about an hour early. We did go past it last night just because we were walking past coming from getting ice cream, and it looked like it had an amazing store inside for merchandise, so we'll see when we get there how crazy I go. But this is actually the view from our hotel. It's pretty phenomenal. I don't know if you can see on camera, but the water is all the way back there. So we're pretty high up. We're on the 17th floor. And last night at 11 o'clock, there were people everywhere just walking around, but such is the nature of being close to Times Square on a Friday night. So we'll see how the play is. I'm really excited. The first part is till 4:30, and then there's about a 2.5 to 3 hour intermission. Then the second play is after that. So it's we're in for the long haul. We'll see how it is. I'm excited. So this is us just walking up to the Lyric Theater for the first part of the show, which was around 2 o'clock. They say to get there about an hour early, and it was packed. While waiting in line, you could see all the keep the secret signs about not spoiling anything. This is the inside of the theater, which they completely redid for this show. Down to the carpet had H's for Hogwarts on them. So in the hallway leading into the merchandise shop were all these absolutely beautiful murals of Patronuses of the characters in the show, of all the different animals that represent them. And they were actually really well done. I didn't stop to read every one of them, but it was a cool little nod to all the fans to see all the different animals. Was the dog, I think the dog was Sirius Black. This is us walking into the theater. They completely redid everything, even the wallpaper. And they expanded the balcony out for a part of the show that was important later on, which I didn't know about when I was filming this. These were our seats for the show, and the stage right now is lit for the first act, which is the train station and Harry Potter's second son going into Hogwarts. This was actually a massive plus for me. Imogen Heap is one of my favorite artists of all time, and I did not know that she did the soundtrack to the show. So we just finished the first part of Harry Potter, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for the second part. So this was the store that was in the theater. All of the merchandise was completely redesigned for the show. All of the colors are the same, but the logos for like Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff was all specifically designed just for the show, and you can only get it here, is what they told me. Some of the seals were pretty cool, the way they were reimagined. The owls were super cute, but I couldn't justify getting them for the kids because I ended up buying all 4 wands that this show sells because you can't get them anywhere else. So we're back from the show, and it was so incredible. It might be one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. Like, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So if you can afford the tickets and you can come, just do it. If you're a Harry Potter fan, just do it. I lost my mind. I bought all the wands like I thought I was going to, and I actually did. It was incredible. It was absolutely phenomenal. The way they did stuff on the stage, the storylines, the nod to all the fans constantly throughout the entire show. It was phenomenal, and then way surpassed any expectations that I had. It was just such a great show. I don't think I'll ever forget it, actually. I think it was the best show I've ever seen so far, and I think it's going to be really hard to top it. So I am looking forward to going home and being in my own bed. So you actually get 2 different playbills, one for part 1 and part 2, because they're considered 2 different plays. I will not open them as to spoil any surprise, but I kind of just wanted to show you the wands. All right, so the first one is Albus Potter's wand, who was the second son of Harry and Ginny Weasley. And then they come in these really nice velvet boxes. And it just has a little cover here. So this is what this wand looks like. It has basically little seeds. And then it's kind of light tan. And then this one is Scorpius Malfoy's wand. Each of these, I think they were $45. And then the same thing inside. His is actually really cool because it has kind of a turn to it, which none of the other wands that I have has. Kind of has days marked here. You can go online and look up the significance of all the stuff that's on the wands. It's quite interesting how they built some of that into the story. And then they also have Hermione's. And then same case. Hermione's is quite cool. I actually have Hermione's wand from the ones that they sell at Universal. It actually has kind of a snake at the end, which was interesting. It's either a snake or a turtle, I can't tell. And then it kind of looks like just a much older version of the other wand that they have, where it has twigs and leaves lacing up it. And then the last one is Ronald Weasley's wand. And then this one looks this one's very cool. It actually reminds me a little bit of the Elder wand. It's a little bit different than that though. And it's very tan and pointed at the end. And it has kind of rings around. So I also just got this fully illustrated version of the first book, The Sorcerer's Stone. And my daughters are too young, really, for me to start this with them. But when they are older, I'm actually really excited to read from this copy. It's fully illustrated, and it's absolutely beautiful inside. Some of this, that's Ronald Weasley. Harry fighting the troll. There's just some really beautiful illustrations. So, all right, right now they have I think the first 3 out and fully illustrated, but I only have the first. But it's really a beautiful book if you're Yes. That's the end of that. But they're really gorgeous books. If you like Harry Potter, I would seriously consider buying these copies because they're really nice.